All right, everyone. So I guess there was a theory that the reason that the Stone Cold versus Bret Hart WrestleMania 13 match was going to be inducted in the Hall of Fame was because of underwhelming ticket sales for the Hall of Fame event. This is from WrestleVotes, an update. Sources confirmed WWE's decision to induct the iconic Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Bret Hart WrestleMania 13 match into the Hall of Fame was made well before the event's underwhelming ticket sales. This was always part of the 2025 Hall of Fame plan. You know, I don't know. I kind of hate how, and look, the media is doing their job. I get it. They're looking at ticket sales. This is the job of the media to cover this stuff. But how everything is so. Look, the WWE is a massive success. I think they're doing something really exciting with Stone Cold, with Bret Hart, with this match, because it just opens up now all of this stuff. I don't know how it's going to work in the future. I feel like one match per year is going to be like, this can go for infinity. How many great matches have we seen? I mean, there's no way if you're doing one a year, you're going to get all of these great matches all time in there, but maybe they are thinking about expanding that out. But it's like, you know, if they did it for ticket sales, I mean, I guess that maybe I shouldn't say that, right? Because if they just did it for ticket sales, that might seem to be okay. They haven't really thought this through. This might be a mistake, but knowing now that it happened before all of that, we know it was probably more well thought out. So I guess that aspect of it matters. I guess all I'm saying is don't, you know, I always say this for the storylines and for everything in wrestling. Let us see what happens at the end. Let things get to the conclusion before we automatically kind of dump on WWE about stuff, And look at I think the perfect example is this Cena versus Cody Rhodes thing, in The Rock. Go back and watch our channel. We talked about I don't really get what's going on with The Rock here, right? I don't understand what happened on the opening first Monday Night Raw on Netflix. I liked it, but it wasn't I was like, "Oh man, I don't know. None of the storyline stuff makes sense with The Rock. Nothing makes sense." And then they put a nice little bow on it, okay? And now it's the number one storyline going into WrestleMania. And stuff like this with ticket sales and all of that, just give it time. See what happens. If the event doesn't have the ticket sales that it's supposed to, or it's losing popularity or something like that, okay, once that happens, go ahead and report it. But let's not just kind of nitpick because it creates a narrative that's not true. And if people don't get that kind of second group of information, kind of correcting the record, then it kind of infects what people are saying, right? It infects kind of the dialogue about this stuff. And I just don't think that is fair. So thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time.